Jesus Christ. So I get for buying a $70 desk from Walmart. What even fell?
I don't know.
Oh, Luffy fell. Rest in peace, Luffy. Let him
He
fix.
gets a sword?
Huh?
He gets a sword.
It's the funniest shit ever, too. That motherfucker has a sword, and Zoro's like, you don't know how to use that shit? He's like, shh, I want a sword so I could be a samurai. But he actually knows how to use it. He deflects an arrow with it. He's like, whoosh.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, it's so cool, the badass scene, because when he has his observation hawk, he's just like this. Just dodging.
Damn.
It's the coolest shit ever. Got the shotgun on, basically. What's good? What's poppin'? Episode 5?
I don't know.
I think it's episode 5.
We missed one last
of
week.
Unpopular. Well, we kind of missed it. I didn't upload it, so we can have it kind of like still be back to back. Because I don't, in case
We missed recording.
we missed recording, but they I mean, honestly, I think we did skip a week technically though. Kinda, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll be good. What's up?
What's up?
How's your week?
Pretty good.
We're gonna continue the podcast every day. Every time we started, we're gonna open it up the same way. How's your injury going? Until you get fixed, we're gonna start like this.
It's pretty good. I could hit push days without injury, without pain. I just can't go as heavy.
How about pull?
I'm gonna try today. Today's gonna be my first pull day in
you're
3 weeks.
Crazy. Damn, today's your first day back?
Yep.
For pull day?
I did a pull up yesterday. Felt really good.
That's good. One pull up?
Yeah, I did.
That's
one
more than
pull-up.
the average American, so that's good.
Yeah.
So everything feels good?
I mean, I still get like a little bit of pain, but it's more like soreness.
Okay.
So like after like holding, because before like I wasn't able to hold 30 pounds.
Oh wow.
Like it's too much. But I did like 80s for flat. I don't do barbell bench. I could do dumbbells. And I did 80s for like 10.
They feel good? That's good. That's good. I hurt my shoulder just a little bit.
Really?
I hurt my shoulder. Literally, this year's just been a fucking wreck on my shoulders. Every couple weeks, I have a new shoulder pain. But it literally has been coming a lot, mainly from squatting. It doesn't even come from benching anymore.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, it happened yesterday during squats.
That's weird.
Yeah, it really hurt. Today, started during bench, and I did shoulder day. I felt nothing. Literally, just feel like discomfort right there. Like even like doing like this motion right here, like trying to like move.
Maybe it's because you're bending your arm a weird way for trying to do low bar.
That's what I actually went back to my regular position. I went back to my regular mid bar. But I don't know. I just literally just think my shoulders are so beat up or something. Like something's up with like my inner locking with this shoulder right here. I think I gotta make an appointment to the physical therapist.
I think it's weird how you don't get in your pushing movements though.
Nah, it's just literally my squat position. Like I think I'm just like trying to get back to it like this. It's just kind of like it kind of hurts. There's a little pain here
Maybe you're gonna get what Jacob got. You're gonna get that tendinitis.
on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I thought he had it in his bicep.
Yeah, but he feels pain up here.
Oh damn it! That could be a thing. Let's hope not. Not. So what's up?
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Chilling.
Just chilling. One thing what's up? What do you say?
I was gonna say I'm this time next week I'm gonna be in Minnesota.
Oh yeah. So next week, it's actually kind of good that we missed a week because now it's gonna be like it's almost gonna be playing catch up because the episode we made last week it's already done. I just kind of was waiting for us to make a new episode, so it's gonna be uploaded whether it be later today, or it could be tomorrow. Then this episode will go up next week, and then you won't be here next week. And shit, we still miss something. We still miss it. We could do a Skype one. It's okay. We can miss a thing. But why are you going to Minnesota?
To go visit my girlfriend.
He's gonna visit his girlfriend.
It's gonna be cool because it's the first time I'm leaving California.
Is this the first time you're leaving? That's the first time you're ever leaving like California in general.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you never left California?
No.
You never been to Vegas?
No.
Damn.
Everyone goes to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas.
We gotta go somewhere. I remember when we first met, you told me like you barely even left Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Well, I
crazy.
would go to the Valley a lot with like my parents.
That I don't count.
Yeah.
That's not that fun.
That's about it.
Damn, we gotta go somewhere then. We got homies want to plan that freaking trip.
Who?
Johnny.
Oh,
He wants to go somewhere. Then I'm down.
No, I'm too.
I'm down. I forgot you never really left California like that. That's crazy.
I'm excited though to be on the plane.
And is your first time being on the plane?
Hope that shit
Oh,
go
but
down,
you got
though.
the worst experience on the plane now because you got to wear that freaking.
Oh, you're right.
You got to wear the mask now.
I don't think it's a long flight though.
Minnesota?
Yeah, it's only gonna be like 2
It's
hours.
like 4 hours. It's like 4 probably. It's not that bad.
I think it's
Flying a direct flight?
Yeah.
Did you buy your ticket already?
Yeah.
Did you have a passport or you're flying with the ID?
ID.
That's crazy, bro. It's your first time going to play. It's crazy. You excited?
I'm pretty excited.
Minnesota is such a random ass state too. It's like, what's in Minnesota other than your girlfriend?
Nothing. Apparently, I think the biggest mall in the world is there.
Really?
In the United States. It's called the Mall of America.
Mall of America. That sounds badass. You trying to go? You gonna go?
Maybe.
Is it close to where your girlfriend's at?
No.
Oh, really?
Bro, so we land and there's a 3-hour drive to get to her school.
Oh, Jesus. So how are you
There's
gonna...
no other airport.
So I was gonna say, like, you're gonna get an Uber there, rent a car? How's that gonna go?
Homies are picking her up. Her friend is picking us up.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I'm so confused. Your girlfriend's driving to the airport?
No, okay, so she's coming back here on Friday.
Oh,
and then we're gonna leave together on Tuesday.
Oh, gotcha.
And then her friend's gonna pick me and her up.
Okay. How are you gonna get back to the airport?
They're gonna drop me off.
Oh, what a nice guy. Yeah. Damn. 3 hours away. That's a mission. It's funny too because that's how kind of how it used to work with when I go to Jacob's house. Because
really?
The thing is, there's a very small airport in Merida. Very, very small. I say it's small, like it's like about the size of a Walmart. It's really small.
Damn.
It's really small, and the planes there are even smaller than normal. They don't even fly to the U.S. They only fly within the country of Mexico. So they usually fly us to Mexico City, but sometimes we would just come in from Cancun, and then from Cancun, from there we'll land in Cancun, then we'll drive to Jacob's house in Merida, which is about 3 hours. And it's pretty toxic.
So you take 2 planes?
No, we'll land in Cancun, and then from there we'll drive to Jacob's house, which is like 3 hours away.
Damn.
Which kind of sucks.
That does suck.
Yeah.
Jacob does that every summer?
Jacob usually flies into Mexico City. And from Mexico City, he takes a smaller plane that lands in Merida.
Oh, why don't you just do that?
We do that sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah. So it depends. It depends on what they want to do. Because if they want to go straight to Cancun, or they want to go visit Jacob's family first. But yeah. Anyways, let's talk about what we did this weekend. We went to Horror Nights.
Yeah, we went to Horror Nights.
We went to Horror Nights. Yeah, it's pretty lit. It's October... What is it right now? October 13th. So if you guys live in California, or you guys plan on visiting California before the 31st, I recommend going to Universal Studios for Horror Nights because it was pretty fun.
It was a lot.
It was a lot of fun.
The only time that sucked it was the weights.
Okay, so
but we got lucky.
Yeah,
that we didn't. But
yeah.
like, dude, the weights, because Jared was saying it was that date that we went was sold out.
Yeah, you're not even in the front.
So it was like max capacity.
Yeah. So I went to Horror Nights 3 weeks ago with another different group, and it was sold out as well, and it was a Friday, and we got there kind of like late. We got inside Universal like around 8:00, and they don't close. They close at 2. We went straight for the mazes right away, and we were able to get on 5 out of the 8 mazes. So we actually did pretty good.
You left at 2?
Yeah, we left. We literally left probably later, like at 2:30, because we were gonna get a donut from the Simpsons donut place, and they were just waiting until like literally until everybody got their donuts, and the workers at least were trying to hand out everything.
How long was the longest wait that you guys did?
Dude, it was an hour and a half. It was the one for the Netflix show, the Haunting Hill one.
Hill House?
The Hill House. That one, it said 130 minutes.
Jesus
wait line, whatever that is. 100. What is it, like an hour 30, hour 40? I remember Rob had to go take a piss, and he said, "I'll be back." I'll be like, "You sure? How are you gonna find us?" He's like, "I'll find you. Don't even trip." He left, and then we're like, "Rob!"
Did he ever come back?
Yeah, he did. He did. Luckily, he was able to tell because he had like little ears that glow, so it was pretty easy to tell where he was at. Yeah. Damn. But overall, it was fun.
It was pretty fun.
I think the Exorcist was the one that really messed me up.
The Exorcist was the scariest one.
Exorcist
but I was like
terrifying.
Ducking, trying not to get scared.
The thing, like I said it multiple times, things that really scare me. Michael Myers, Texas Chainsaw, all that stuff that's like kind of based on reality, it don't really scare me because they're just a dude. Mm-hmm. That's why I really break it down. But like demonic possession stuff is like on another level, especially that one room where the wind was blowing in.
Yeah.
That one really scared me.
The one
Because and then the priest moved. Oh my god.
And then the Exorcist turned around and spit all over Jacob.
Yeah, the Exorcist was like this, and she just moved like this. Her head did a whole 360, and she did like the goo that she does in the movie. It was terrifying. Yeah.
It was cool though. There was a lot of people there.
Like there or a group?
No, like people.
People, yeah. It was packed.
The mask is so annoying too.
Yeah, you do actually have to wear it at all times, but I mean, they don't really say nothing. I think the workers are just kind of.
If you're walking around the park now.
Yeah,
but inside they're like, oh,
yeah.
that shit on.
We did have to get a COVID test, which was the funniest thing in the world because they literally, They literally skim through your phone. They don't even scan a QR code or anything like that. They just literally. Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
I was like,
no, it's funny.
What? They told me that you faked it. Someone told me you and Jason faked your COVID test, no?
No, Jason actually got one.
Okay.
But I faked it. Because, bro, so I went in, right, on like a Friday.
Yeah.
And then I did it, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to get my results like tomorrow, whatever. It was like Saturday. And then I went. No, I woke up, and I got the email. I was like, oh, your results are ready. And it said, oh, needs to take a new test. And I was like, well, fuck, I don't want to go take another one. I was like, I had to go to the gym, and I wouldn't have enough time. So, like, screw it, I'm just not going to take it. I was like, let me see if I could edit it. It took me, like, 20 minutes. Just change the date.
Really?
I already took a test that said negative. So I just changed the date.
Damn.
You know what's funny is that I thought they were going to be more thorough. They just literally looked at it, and, like, that was it.
I know, they did.
Like, I don't even know if she actually read it.
They didn't. The one, especially in our line, the girl, she had her, it was really cold. It was kind of chilly. But she had her hands in her pocket, like, no F's given whatsoever. And, like, let me just make sure the freaking, yeah, we're good. I thought the mic wasn't on for some reason, but I think we're good. But, yeah, she literally just, she was like this. Okay, go.
Yeah.
Go. It's like, I don't know. I feel like for
Yeah,
checking a COVID
funny.
test, it's like for the workers, they're probably, like, they're probably over it. Like, you say yourself, like, you work as security at Target. Like, you don't really care. People don't even have their masks on.
Yeah.
I bet a majority of workers have like in the same boat as you, that they don't.
It's just annoying.
Just go.
Why?
Just go. Why?
It's like, is anyone gonna show up with a positive? Like, you're just there, just to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's literally no point for them to be there.
Exactly. And the worst part too is like, since like you could just have your vaccine too, and like if you have, you know how like if you're vaccinated, you can still catch COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So I can have a negative test, and then the person that comes in with the vaccine, he could actually have COVID. But I'm not vaccinated. I actually had to be checked, but he has a vaccine card. He could literally just walk in through just because it's like...
Yeah.
So it makes no freaking sense.
We could have gone to a COVID-19 cesspool.
Well, yeah.
We wouldn't have even known it.
Wouldn't even know because everybody's vaccinated. Everybody could have had it right there. But yeah. That's crazy. What about anything else you want to say about that night?
Just a lot of walking.
We did a lot of food.
Huh?
We ate a lot of food.
Yeah. Well, you ate a lot of food. You had an entire fucking
Oh yeah, I had a
1
lot
pound
of
donut.
food. I had a lot of food. Yeah, I felt good. You know, the next morning I woke up lighter.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
I felt lighter.
I felt lighter too.
I had work in the morning, so I was already walking. I had already walked like 5 miles at work, and then we went to Horror Nights and walked even more. My feet were dead, bro.
Your feet were dead?
Yeah, that shit was rough.
How many steps would you have? Tell me you had like 29,000,
That
no?
night? I don't know. We can check.
You can check? Check that out. That keeps track of all your steps for like the week?
Mm-hmm.
Do you actually use it?
I only use it at work.
Oh, okay.
I walked 26,000 steps.
26,000?
12.6 miles.
Oh, 12.6 miles you walked on Sunday?
Yeah.
Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
I wanted to take a nap, and then Jacob was like, on my way. I'm like, bro, I'm not even home yet. It was like, because I left work at like, I think I had to buy something, so I was like, I left work at like 3:50. And he goes, text me when you're ready. And I'm like, bro, I'm literally still at work.
Damn.
And then I got home, changed, and left.
Damn.
Jason was worse. He got off at 4. So literally the second he got home, we picked him up. I'm like, damn. We both worked like early too.
Yeah, I know. That's
That shit was
crazy.
rough.
I want to move on a little bit right here because I want to talk about something that you and me. I've been wanting to talk to you about it, but I kind of been holding off on talking about it because I kind of wanted to save it for the pod. But Squid Games.
Dude,
Because
Squid Games is so good.
So like for anybody who doesn't know what Squid Games is, I'm pretty sure everybody does because everyone's been like talking about it on social media and whatnot. Everyone's been pretty much making memes about it. But yeah, Squid Games is a Netflix show, a Korean-based show, so it's pretty crazy. Did you watch it in sub or dub?
Dub.
I watched it dubbed. Why is that so like? You don't know?
Dub.
Okay. You seem so unsure of that.
It was dub.
You sure?
I had to think. Because I watched it like a while ago.
You watched it when it first came out?
Yeah.
How long has it been out for?
I don't know.
I think it came out. I'm pretty sure it came out like the beginning of the month. No. It came out like probably mid-September.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit was really good.
It was good. I finished it the other day.
I think the one thing that sucked about the dub was that the voices weren't synced.
Yeah, but I'm freaking used to it. Like I told you the last episode how we talked about Ragnarok. Mm-hmm. How like the show's dubbed in a Sweden, but so the lips don't match when they dub for English. Yeah, so it's like
was
I was kind of used to it. But it was such a good show.
You know what's crazy, that the guy in the end, like, if you really think about it, he had a good point. Like, spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen the end, it's like the old guy who, like, made the Squid Games for people who were poor.
Yeah.
That had no second chance.
Yeah.
And he kind of gave them an opportunity to have a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
But the only issue is that, like, they had to die.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you look at the scenario with the guy outside, that if no one helped him, he would have died.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no matter what, they would have died.
Yeah.
So it's like now you have all these people just waiting for their second chance.
It's like he's like, you could die,
or
you could die with money.
Yeah.
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 It's like either one. What are you trying to play?
Yeah.
Are you down?
It's like how desperate
Are you? Yeah. But I really like the concept of the show. I know a lot of people kind of like trashed it because people were saying how like there's a lot of animes that have been like that, but I don't like that argument because the thing is like not everybody watches anime. You know.
What do you mean with the emotion?
Just the story of the show, in general.
Mm.
There is one anime that's similar to it.
But anime just started being mainstream like a few years ago.
Yeah,
like,
but
you were getting made fun of it like not too long ago.
Yeah, but either way, I don't like comparing it to something else because it's like it's still different. It's still different. But one thing that I really wanted to bring up was I really like the concept of the elites in the show.
Why?
Like I kind of like really liked the way it kind of like perceived it in a way.
The elites?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you know how like they brought in the VIPs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, it just reminded me a lot of like what would happen, like kind of like the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing and stuff like that. Like how probably we actually get looked at. We're probably just like a whole bunch of just like.
Compared to all these powerful.
Yeah, we're just like a bunch of like pawns in a pool in a way.
Yeah.
And they just kind of see us as fun tools.
Yeah.
Oh, I really thought it was funny that one scene with the fat dude, the fat elite dude. They grabbed the homeboy that was a cop, and he said, "If you could pleasure me in 5 minutes."
This was nasty.
It was nasty, man. But I was like, bro, they be doing sick shit like that.
His butt cheeks too.
It was disgusting.
I know that they had girls just like being like podiums and shit.
At first, it freaked me out. At first, I was like, "What is that?" And I kind of had to like look at it, and I was like, "It's a girl." And she's totally just like dressed up in like.
Wait, hold on. Let's take a pause. Do you have lotion?
Yeah.
Cause my shit's really itchy right now.
I went to my mom's room to go fucking see if there was lotion. And
You found Spider-Man mask?
Yeah, and I saw it on just chilling on the freaking thing. I was like, what the why is this chilling in my mom's bed? I think it's just Saya's.
This has been itchy since the start. And I was trying to like...
Calm down?
Yeah.
Why is it itchy?
Huh?
Why is it itchy?
I think it's just really dry.
Your tattoo? Or your elbow?
No, this spot right here.
Oh, I thought it was your tattoo that was itchy. I was like, bro, you had that for a while.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because the weather's been making my skin so dry.
The weather's been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know how cold it was this morning?
Dude, I checked the weather, it was like 50-something degrees.
No, bro, it was colder.
No.
Yeah. In the morning at 6 a.m. when I went to go take out... You know what I have to do? I have to...
You still wake up at 6 a.m. to take out the
every day.
God damn.
Every day except Sunday.
No, it's funny. It might have been a Saturday. I forgot what day it was. But
it's part of my job.
I remember coming home late from work, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just play like an hour Far Cry, whatever. And I checked who was on, because you usually get off before 12.
Yeah, I tried to.
It was like 1 or 2 in the morning, and you and Jack were still playing Destiny.
If it's a Saturday night, I will stay up because that's my only night I could stay up with the boys. And guess what happened? That night we went flawless in trials. With trials, we went flawless, and and guess what else we did? We also
I saw you.
We kept playing. We could have gone flawless twice.
Damn.
We're just murking on.
I saw you online, and I was like, it's weird how he's online this late.
Yeah.
It was late as
I would
hell.
literally stay up Saturday night playing video games with the boys. What else am I gonna do? I don't drink. I don't go clubbing. I don't go. I literally live Saturday night. I go to the gym Saturday nights, and then I come back home, watch new episodes of One Piece or whatever anime is out, and then I play video games with the boys.
This is so funny.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing that, and I was like, damn. Because every other night you...
Dude, I try to go to bed by... Yesterday I went to bed really early. I went to bed at 10:37.
Damn.
And this morning I woke up at 6 a.m. I was like, damn, I feel good! I feel way better than normal. Yeah, because I usually...
So you even get 8 hours?
No. I usually run on like 6 to like 7. If I could get my nap in, I run at 7. But no, I only get 8 hours on. I don't even get 8 hours on Sunday. I get like 10.
Yeah, what time do you wake up?
Oh, usually around noon.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No, and usually
At least you're not a shake-up.
Usually what I hate.
Except at 2 p.m.
Usually what I hate about Sundays is that my bladder wakes me up actually.
Oh, I
hate when my
Really
bladder
drink
wakes me
water?
up. I hate it with a passion. Especially because
every night.
I just be chugging water. Especially you with your small bladder thing that I didn't really know you had until freaking
Every night.
Until we went to horror nights, we had to go to the bathroom constantly.
Every night up until I was like 16, like 17 or 18. Every single night.
Damn. You want to talk about that?
I mean,
I don't know. It's because we
Let's
brought it
talk
up. We brought it up, and
It's
you.
like an enlarged prostate.
Yeah.
So if anyone doesn't know, people like every man has a prostate, and through time there's like, it's like more of a genetic thing.
Mhm.
It's like you can get an enlarged prostate, and basically what that means is it pushes against your bladder. So when you have an enlarged prostate, as your bladder fills up, you're gonna want to pee. So that's like the urge to pee when you have an enlarged prostate goes up like a lot. So you pee every like hour,
Yeah.
every 30 minutes.
And I just found out
Like
you
at work, I pee so often.
really.
Yeah, especially because I try to drink a lot of water at work.
Did that ever hinder you when you were at COC? Like physically there?
No, because I wouldn't really drink that much water in
Okay.
class.
Damn.
If I know I'm going somewhere, or it's like if I'm at like Disneyland or some shit,
Mhm.
or like somewhere like that, I won't really drink as much water. But at Hornets, because I drink so much throughout the day,
Yeah.
and then I chugged a Monster and I chugged water before going to the park
Mhm.
because I was gonna bring it. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
And every morning I wake up and my stomach is like this, because my
Really?
bladder is so full.
Fuck.
I wake up like in pain. Not in pain, but
It's just like discomfort. I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
like that
like
one
this-
feeling where you have to
where
take a
you
piss so bad.
Yeah, where you hold
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll usually try to drink all my water before 10 p.m. and I'll go to sleep by midnight. And then there are some nights where I do good, and like I've been doing things to like increase like fiber, and like
Mhm.
keep my prostate the way it is and without it growing anymore, and it's been helping. So there's some nights where like I'll go to sleep all the way, like I won't wake up in the middle of the night, but I'll wake up like feeling like I need to pee really bad.
You see, what I have the problem is that as I'm about to go to sleep, I'll be chilling. The moment, you know that one moment when you're actually literally about to knock out, that's when I have to pee. And you know what it is, but you know what it is too, especially lately, is because when it's cold, my body doesn't, I forget to drink water throughout the day. Literally, I, like yesterday.
Yeah, when it's hot, you just
dude,
pound
when
that
I'm
shit.
during the summer, I'm just pounding water. Literally for the past like week since it's been cold, I literally just forget to drink water. Like literally, Dylan would have to remind me in the gym today to drink water. Every time he drink, he's like, "Drink your water, Joe." I was like, "All right."
Yeah, I
drink
think
my
on
water."
Monday I like took a sip of my water at the gym.
Oh shit!
Like literally just a sip.
Yeah. Yesterday I was kind of wondering why at the gym I was so like just kind of feeling like groggy and like flat and just not like real energy. And then I started thinking about Monday. Monday I didn't really. I drank probably 2 of those when I'm so used to drinking like
See, I
6.
always have a goal. I always drink at least 4.
Oh, I try to drink 6 for sure. That's like a gallon and like a half right there. But yeah, Sundays is the day I get to sleep. Don't bother me Sundays. It's like freaking and freaking Jonathan has his meet on Sunday that I'm gonna go to. I have to be there pretty early.
What time?
The meet starts at 9.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm actually doing.
Well, he's probably not gonna leave until like 4 p.m.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna be freaking
You'll be there the entire time.
Yeah, so I'm actually be like freaking like I'm like, dude, you're lucky I'm actually here because I would be sleeping. Typically.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it feels
What
good.
meat is he doing? Barbell meat?
No, he's doing one in I think it's like by San Bernardino.
God damn.
Yeah,
I thought he said it was by downtown LA or some shit like that.
no, I'm doing mine is in downtown LA. Come through January 9th, LA Fit Expo if you want to see it. But what's it called? What were we talking about first? The freaking I wanted to. 6 a.m. bro. In the morning, it is so cold. I literally told my mom if she has any gloves because it was 39 degrees this morning.
Jesus,
Bro,
Christ.
it was. You know what I had to start doing yesterday?
I don't believe you.
Okay, no, bro, it's freaking cold. It's so
39?
cold. Yeah, yesterday, it was windy.
Yeah.
So, those joggers that I wear, you see that right there, that sack of clothes right there, that jogger and that flannel thing right there?
Yeah.
I wear that every morning because that's the coziest shit I got. That's the
Really?
coziest shit I got that I can still move in because I have to constantly keep moving. So I don't want to like feel like too like that. So that's why I have it there. I literally just every morning just put the joggers on and just go. Those are the Alpha Leash joggers, bro. They're so cozy. But guess what? Yesterday they did not make the cut because it was windy. So the wind kept just going and my legs were still freaking shivering. So this morning what I did, this morning I actually wore 2 joggers.
It was that cold?
Bro, it was so cold. It wasn't that windy today. I think yesterday was worse.
Funny? You know what's funny?
But it's just cold.
Yeah.
It's just so.
The wind makes that shit worse.
It's just so cold. And I have to wear a scarf too. This is the one time I wear a mask. I'm like this. and then I wear that flannel hoodie, and then I wear this jacket. That's why it's right there.
God,
bro.
Damn.
Literally, especially because like I don't know if you're like me, but when I first wake up, bro, that's when I'm the coldest.
Yeah.
My body's so. That's why I hate working out in the morning.
Yeah.
Is like my body's literally freaking just like cold still.
Me too.
And especially because that big ass blanket right there, that's just the coldest shit on the. I wake up, I'm literally like this, like in a cradle. So I wake up and I'm like, it's fucking cold.
No, you know what's funny is that I'll have like a blanket that's not that thick, but it's super like thin, and I wake up and I feel cold, and I'm in the blanket and I still feel cold.
Damn. And then to top it off too, I basically sleep naked, but I like that, and I sleep with the window open. Ricky Jacob sleeps with the window open, AC, and a fan.
I sleep with the window open and the fan. But the fan because I need the noise.
Okay. No. I can't do the fan no more, though, because I do get sick. Especially around this time of the year.
I just put it away from me.
Just put it away, just live for the
I literally pointed away from me.
You just do it for the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but it's
cold.
freaking freezing in the morning. You just see me like a giant, like snowman just walking around.
I remember I would wake up at work, and it'd be like 6, and I'd hop out the shower, and I'm like fucking shivering.
And then in the morning, what's it called, at the shop, there's no one else there other than the guys in front of us. His name is Victor, and his worker, Hugo. Nice people, I know them. So every morning they see me. And it's funny because motherfucker comes walking with his dog. his little dog, little white, all white.
Dog to work?
Yeah, a little all white chihuahua. Guess what her name is?
What's her name?
Vicious.
Vicious? That's pretty funny.
She's the nicest little dog on the planet, but she named her Vicious. It's
That's
so funny.
funny.
Yeah. Those motherfuckers are crazy. They come in just the shirt. And it made me feel like, am I a crack?
No, you know what I was gonna say? You know what's crazy is that like I love the cold, but my body's not meant for the cold.
I love the cold too, but I'll be honest though, I prefer being like that cold because like at least I can fix it with clothes than being hot. Yeah. Being hot, it's like, I can't do anything about it.
I love the cold because in order to warm yourself up, it feels nice.
It feels good.
It feels good. Warm yourself up.
Yeah, it does.
But in the hot, it's like there's fucking nothing other than like an ice shower.
Yeah, and as of late, I'm like, damn, like right now we're like in the fall area. It's like. I'm just getting nostalgic because every time when this fall, I've always kind of like bulked and done PRs and stuff like that, and then we've always had these cool games come out, so it just feels like nice. It just feels when the fall comes around, it's just like
it's a nice time.
It's a nice time. Going back to what I was saying about Squid Games and the elites and stuff like that, do you think motherfuckers really out here doing that shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's quick.
1,000%.
1,000%.
In the world?
Yeah.
In the United States or in the world?
In the world.
In the world, 1,000%. Because there's a whole bunch of like third world countries and shit. There's like, I'm pretty sure there's some rich people taking advantage of people over there. Like, I mean, there's still slaves around.
Yeah, there is.
There's still sex trafficking.
There is.
Pretty sure there's some fucking gnarly shit out there.
I'm like, it's funny too because like Squid Game's kind of like really just kind of like a gateway into like how we could be looked at in a way, especially as of lately, especially like I feel like. What's the biggest companies that have profited during like this past 2 years with like COVID and everything? It's all the big retail stores like Amazon, Walmart, Costco. All these big stores are like the ones that are really profiting, while small businesses are like literally being like the crumbling. Yeah, and it's like, damn, it feels like we're trying to like they're pushing towards a society where it's like it's the elites and the poor.
Yeah. And
I feel like Squid Games was kind of like, to me, it was like just kind of like reassurance of like everything. It almost felt like it was like, yo, heads up, this is what we're going towards. Yeah. That's what it looked like to me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been like that for like a really long time though. Like, look at the Colosseum.
It has.
Roman times.
Yeah, but that's true. I mean, we still kind of have the Colosseum. It's just called MMA now, and they get paid for it. Yeah, as humans, we've always liked to see somebody else fight each other, which I'm down.
I mean, it's entertaining.
But
the Squid Game,
but Squid Game is a little bit too far.
Yeah. So you have to die.
Yeah.
They kill you for that.
Yeah. The one thing I do like is all the memes that came with it.
Yeah,
the memes were so funny, especially like I saw this one.
I want to see if I could join and if I'd be able to win.
I would love to see it too. I would love to see it too.
Without having to die.
I
think I do pretty good.
I think I do pretty good too.
I think in like most of them, except for the glass one, you're still on the red.
That's what I told Jason. I was like, oh, you know what I said too? I said, why don't they just take their jackets off and smack it? Yeah. They could have smacked the glass and see if it broke. Because if you can hit it with the zipper part...
They could have taken their shoes too.
That is true.
They just had to take it off. But
yeah. Yeah. Or like each one of them be like, hand me your shoe, next shoe.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't miss.
Yeah.
But they could have pretty much all majority of them survived. But I feel like at the end of it,
I think what ruined it was that one night when just everyone like started killing each other. I
yeah,
feel that shit just messed.
that's
up.
when they were like really like
So many people died.
yeah,
Like, half
a lot of them people died. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's like that was kind of just like a little brink of like a human nature coming out of them. It's like they all realized. I think the money got to
They
them.
want that money.
They want that money, and also this is
One of
more
my
of the
one of my coworkers was like asking my other coworker that just finished it. They're like, "Oh, did you like the ending?" And he was like, "No." And she was like, "Why?" And then she said that one of the reasons why she didn't like it is because he didn't use the money to like go visit his like daughter and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, well, I mean, he was going to, but like, you know, at the end, like, he stayed." But for me, what I figured why he didn't use the money is because every time someone died, they got more money.
yeah.
So that all that money is he has to remember like all the lives that died. So now that's like
Yeah.
guilty. That's like blood money that he doesn't want to use.
Yeah.
Because he was poor for like an entire like
Yeah.
year or whatever. So then that's like that money.
That money literally signifies someone's life that he's using, and it kind of like yeah, it's messed up. Yeah.
And then he got home and he's like depressed. His mom dies. There's
Yeah.
no one. There's nothing for him.
The honeycomb one though, that game, I don't know. Honestly, I think I think that'd be the end of me.
Honeycomb?
Yeah.
Oh, the one where you carve it out.
Yeah, if I don't get a good fucking shape, I'm done.
Get the triangle. Get the triangle.
Get the triangle, you're done. But
You see what pissed me off the most is that guy's friend.
who's?
The guy that tried to kill him at the end.
Oh,
That had to fight to the death.
homie that went for the university or who knows what for business.
Yeah, dude, he pissed me off.
Yeah, he seemed like
That
a
was
snake,
dirty.
man. He seems like a snake. My boy Abdi.
Ali.
Ali. I feel
He told him.
so bad for him.
Yeah.
Because honestly, when he gave him the marble, I was like, oh, he's actually going to come back from okay, bet. Then I saw it was just rocks. I was like, I
It was dirty.
was like, brother, that's dirty. Yeah, the marble game really messed me up. The marble game was
That
like,
was
dude.
so sad.
Because I was saying, like, especially, like, if you're in there and you finally you start making, like, some relationship with people and stuff like that, and you know how I am. I make friends with everybody really quickly. Fuck. Man, if I was in that situation, I don't even know what I'd do.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I didn't like the
I
evil
mean, that
guy.
one guy killed his wife.
Dude,
Remember his
Dude.
husband and wife?
I'm gonna be
she
honest
had
with
to
you.
die.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In that situation, if it's me and my wife, I don't know what that dude's doing. Why did you decide to live? You should have just lost the game on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, dude, are you
For
serious? Are you serious?
I would have done that North Korea girl game. Like, just throw it to where the door is and I would just...
Yeah,
drop
I'd be
it.
like, yeah, just, I lost. You win. You win.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, that was messed up.
That's too much.
Yeah, and the old man and stuff playing
That
around.
was
He's like,
so sad.
this was my house when I grew up. I was like, damn, this was really a good actor. Yeah, but it was messed up. Everything was messed up about it.
Him dying was so sad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that looked good though was that steak dinner they had at the end. When they were eating, I was like, that shit looked bussin'. But I love how conveniently they left them the knife.
Yeah.
They just left them the knife. They just
For them to kill each other.
Yeah, it was like you guys don't have to kill each other. That'd be really cool if you guys did.
I think someone had to die.
Yeah, I feel like it was part
I
of the
feel like
game.
there was only one person left alive.
That's my
Because even in the very end.
that's my
it was
biggest
two
question.
people.
Is like if it was intended for everybody to die, or would it have been possible for multiple people to win? I don't think so, huh? No.
Because there's been a lot of moments where they just had said kill each other like fuck it.
Yeah.
And the greed's too much.
Yeah, it's too much for them. That's crazy to me. I didn't like how the cop died though. I really liked him.
I don't think he's dead.
You don't think so?
They're filming season 2. I think they're gonna take
There's
it down.
a season 2 coming out?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
I think they're gonna take it down.
Oh,
The
really?
main character in the cop.
Oh, that'd be really cool actually. Cause Homeboy was his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we just spoiled the whole damn show.
Spoiler alert.
we spoiled the whole damn show real quick.
I did say spoiler. From the
We did say
beginning,
spoiler.
so-
It's been out for a month, and the hype behind it is real. So like, if you haven't seen it, you know,
Yeah. I mean, it's like every Netflix show.
what are you doing? Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
It's really good, though.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. But it's not the best thing.
I
Coming
think
out.
it's crazy because at the very end, like with all that money, he could probably be an elite himself.
He can, but I feel like I don't think I would want to. Like even now, like if like one day like when I like if I become like at that level rich, I don't want to be part of you, like whatsoever. I don't want nothing to do with you scumbags.
Yeah.
Like I was talking about it with cause you know how like Z always talks about how like he does want to be an elite one day, but he wants to destroy him in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I would like to be like an elite, but like on the Joe Rogan sense, where like Joe Rogan is an elite,
Mm-hmm.
but he's just in his own world.
Yeah.
Like he does his own thing, fucks around with his friends, and they do their own thing. He doesn't actually like convey with the other elites. When I'm talking about like your Mark Zuckerbergs, your freaking like Bill Gates, messing around with Elon every now and then.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like they're like in their own playing field. Like he still kind of has freedom to do whatever he wants. But I wouldn't want to be with them. They piss me off.
I just think you just have to be so psychotic and like just crazy to like kill people and like do that shit for like, cause you know like with like Epstein and shit, there's like how they just rape a whole bunch of like kids and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you reach this level that it's like I'm pretty sure like if you're a guy, right, and you have sex with like 50 girls, it's gonna get boring. It's like what else do you have to stimulate you? It's like the elites.
That's what they do with the kids.
That's what with the elites
Isn't that
too.
crazy?
Yeah, with the elites they have everything. What can you give a person that has everything already?
I know, but like in my opinion, like why don't you guys do something cool with it?
I don't know.
That's what I like about Elon. Elon, like when people like I remember one time I saw someone that I forgot who it was, but someone that asked Elon, "Why aren't you making an Iron Man suit?" He was like, "Because I'm making a starship instead. You know, I'm making something that progress humanity, not just myself."
Yeah.
Like I like Elon's ambition, like wanting to go to Mars. I genuinely think Elon wants to go to Mars just because he can. Like he just wants to because it's cool to him. He's a nerd at the end of the day. My man plays Overwatch. He likes Star Trek. He likes Star Wars. He likes all that stuff. So if I was rich, that's exactly what I would do. Like if I was that rich, I'd be like, all right, we're gonna discover dark matter. We're gonna learn it.
I think it would be cool, but you know what else would be like super scary? It's like me and my girlfriend started watching The Mandalorian yesterday, like again. Well, I never finished it. I never finished
really?
season 2. So we're starting from the beginning because she never saw it. So I was like, okay, I'll just watch with you.
There's 2 seasons of it?
In The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can know that, but at the same time, I don't know that.
Season 1, season 2.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's
I
like,
didn't see them all.
like I want, like, planet travel, right? And like interdimensional travel too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd be really cool to like visit all these planets and shit. But then it's like just so scary because it's gonna be like Star Wars. There's so many planets. Like
It is.
Like so much.
It's endless. Like the closest.
I feel like that's one thing that like that gets overwhelming because even in like some video games, like if it's super open world,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like there's so much to do, I get so overwhelmed, which I just stop playing.
That happens to me a lot. That's what happens to me literally half the games.
That happened to me with Fallout New Vegas. Like I played Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. And I was like, oh, let me get Fallout New Vegas to try. And then I launched it. I was like, there's too much. There's too much, bro.
There's too much. You know, Z never
I just
finished.
stopped
You know,
playing.
Z never finished The Witcher 3.
Really?
That's like literally his favorite game. But he literally told me it's because there's too much in that game to do. It's too much, and it's just like.
I feel like with that game you could do everything though.
I mean, Jacob just planned it.
Yeah, but I feel like with games that it's like because like with The Witcher, there's only so many things you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you have 3 playthroughs, you could do everything.
Yeah.
Because with the different like decisions and stuff you can make, but with games like Fallout and other stuff like that, it's like, bro, it's like you have to do so much and the skills and like. It's too much.
Like imagine like a game like No Man's Skies, where like I don't even know how that game ends because apparently I heard there's no ending. Like it's just an ever randomly generated
like
world.
Minecraft.
Huh?
I think it's just like a Minecraft.
I don't know though. I don't think so.
Yeah.
You sure?
You get materials.
I know, but
You
the
go
thing is,
different planets.
but the different planets are like never ending.
Oh yeah.
Like you can
yeah.
literally make a base somewhere and no one can ever like land there if like by chance. Isn't that crazy?
That's scary.
How big of an ambitious that game was.
Okay, because you know how like let's take like the United States, right? Let's say you move out to the Midwest, you buy some land, you have no neighbors for miles and miles and miles. But imagine that for planets. Just having an entire planet.
That's what I've always like thought about. It's like planetary travel one day. Like you just land on a planet, and you're like, fuck, there's no one else here.
Yeah,
like if you really start sitting back and thinking about it, you will freak out.
Like it's so cool, but so scary.
It's
At the same time, because you don't know what type of aliens are out there either.
Yeah.
Monsters.
And by aliens, like I'm not
What
even
if
talking
you
about.
land on a spacecraft like Dead Space? Just
Yeah.
Nothing but zombies there.
Dude, that'd be crazy. Yeah, and when we say aliens, like, it's like I'm pretty sure you don't mean like little green guys like.
Yeah, like monsters.
Like I'm like talking about you like straight up like animals like wilderness type of stuff, which I do think is possible. I do think it's possible we can see like some type of like hive looking motherfuckers walking around like the worms and stuff like that. But at the same time,
can you imagine right now, right? It's like you grow up and you're like, hey, I want to move to Texas because I think it's better over there. But your family stays in California. Now imagine moving to Mars and your family stays in Earth.
Because I think it's better over there.
Bro, like it's crazy.
It's crazy, and that's just one planet.
Yeah.
There's so many planets out there that are also similar to Earth-like planets.
Can you imagine going to a different galaxy?
Imagine, bro, we don't even know what's on our ocean. Imagine you go to another planet that has an ocean as well, and you're like, what's down there? Like imagine you just swim in there. Like, you know how fearful I am sometimes just swimming in a really big pool.
That's why when I see things like Star Wars, like I love it because I'm so curious. But,
yeah, but at the same time, if you really think about it, it's like, bro, this is terrifying. At the same time,
scary.
Yeah, the one
because
thing,
look at what any movie of Star Wars and you see like 50 different looking creatures.
Yeah.
From different planets. It's like what the fuck.
So in the crazy part too though is like.
It's like how do they build a universal language, right? Because like in here.
I think about that sometimes.
In here it's like English.
Yeah.
Right, for like a majority of the world is English, but like imagine Mars is gonna speak a different language there. Yeah, bro. Like how do they talk?
It's gonna be like the episode of Drake and Josh. Oh, bonjour, I'm gonna sing.
Unless they all have like a translator, but
I think so, most likely. But the thing is, how close do you think are we from that planetary travel?
A long time.
I think
Mars launched not Mars. NASA launched the like program for us to land on the moon, and then from the moon go to Mars. I think by like.
I think we're very far away.
I forgot what year, but like something like that.
I think we're very far away. You know why? Because I feel like one of the reasons why we're very far away is that I mean like physically like is like in that sense that we are actually very far away from everything, very far away from everything, like distance wise. Because it takes like. Do you know how big the Milky Way galaxy is? Gigantic. To get from one end of the Milky Way galaxy to the other one, it takes 100,000 light years. 100,000 light years. So that 100,000 light years is like each 1 year is 1 year for us, but light years could last a long time. It's just that's a long time. That's
you know what's time. You know what's crazy though? There's like this. I forgot what movie it was, but it was this Chris Pratt and like this other girl, and they were like in this giant space shuttle going to a different planet. Like they were like having a whole civilization, like an entire.
Is this the one on Amazon?
I don't know.
Because it sounds familiar.
I don't know, but I watched it like a while ago. But there's Chris Pratt and like someone else, and it's like an entire civilization. Imagine like all of Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
And like a ship, maybe like half like I don't know, like school or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
In a ship, and it's like you get frozen. So like the ship travels however fast it can travel without damaging itself.
Yeah.
And then everyone else is frozen, and then you're just awake. But you don't get to that planet until like 1,000 years later.
It's like Outriders. When you go into cryo sleep and then they wake you up and you're like, hello. Yeah. But
I feel like we need to have that first.
I think the biggest important thing too is to crack down. In my opinion, is we need to crack down, find something faster than the speed of light. I know people make that argument like there's nothing faster than light.
Well, I don't think I think before that I think you need to see like we can even handle that, like the human body.
That's another thing.
Or like materials.
That is another thing.
Because if our materials can't do it, then
yeah, that is true. That is true.
Because we try to send spaceships up, and how many of them explode?
Half of them. More than half, I think. Majority of them. I think 90% of them blow up.
And that's literally just going from like the sky to orbit.
Yeah, that is true.
Then they just explode.
Yeah, but see, we can't even crack that. So that makes me 100% sure of the fact that there is something faster than light out there. I do not think light is the fastest thing in ever. You know why? Because light takes to travel. The speed of light can travel around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second. So you tell me there's nothing out there that could be faster than that? That if we've never even been out to the universe, so we don't even understand dark matter.
Like what would be faster?
I think it comes from a form of dark matter. What is dark matter? I don't even fucking know. Scientists don't even know.
But that light shines through dark.
Huh?
The light.
But that's the thing. We don't know that. I don't know. How can they be so sure? You know? How can they be so sure? What's in the ocean? Oh, you don't know. How can
I don't think what's in the ocean is gonna be faster than the speed of light.
No, it's not. But like what I'm saying is like how can they be so sure? Like we only know so much. You know?
So just did whatever research. Because you know when that movie Interstellar came out?
Yeah.
That movie Interstellar let scientists know what an actual black hole is, like what its closer resembles. I just think they need to do more research.
Yeah.
Before that, they thought it was.
I love the movie Interstellar. I actually love a lot like how like the dimension side of the things worked, because it really made me kind of open up a little bit of a different perspective on how I understood the concept of God with Interstellar. So like a lot of people like to think that God is like a big bearded robe guy in the sky, and like it really kind of like made me kind of like realize like it's like he's like right here, but it's just in another layer of a dimension that I literally cannot see because my human brain cannot comprehend it because we cannot ascend to that level yet. But he's like, people look up at the sky like, where's God? Like, no, he's right here. If you believe in God, whatever, you know. But like it's like that concept is like it's literally right here, but there's just another layer of a dimension that we physically cannot see. It literally makes my brain hurt right now just thinking about it. Yeah, it's crazy. I love it. I love Interstellar.
That was so good.
And then especially that one planet where like it's just like the time was just completely different.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
That threw me off. Cause I was like, what? Imagine that.
It's like every minute is like a few years.
Yeah. That shit was insane. Yeah. I like it. It. Planetary travel, man. It's fucking crazy.
It would be so good.
It's so good. It's crazy.
I think it would be cool if we can like, if you can do like some. Oh, did you ever watch the movie Tenet?
No, I have not.
Oh damn.
I have not. But you comparing that to kind of like Interstellar, which is both made by Christopher Nolan. So with that movie,
like is
there
like,
some time shit right there?
Yeah, it's going back in time.
Oh, okay,
It's
really?
just crazy the way they do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen. It's hard for me to actually sit down and watch like a real person movie.
I haven't watched a real person movie other than
Yeah.
in a movie theater.
Yeah, it's hard for me. It's even hard for me to watch like real people shows. I say real people. I'm talking like it's hard for me not to watch anything other than anime.
Because anime is always better.
It's just I've always find myself more enjoyment out of
the
anime.
only time I ever watched real life movies, like live actions in the movie theater.
The only reason I watched Squid Games was because I started seeing all the memes come out. I was like, all right, I want to understand this.
Yeah, I just watched Squid Games because everyone was talking about it.
Yeah,
Like, right.
and obviously it's good. Like it's really good, but like the story of Squid Games itself, like I still think I've seen many more animes that have a much better story.
Yeah.
Then that it's like, and I'm not saying to compare it. I'm just
the
saying
reason
like
why
story.
it blew up a lot too is because people were like, "Oh, this is Korean. This is like what anime can be like." But since so many people, there's still a lot of people that don't watch anime. They're like, "Oh, they got it like this."
Yeah.
You know? Because a lot of people is like, "Oh, the shows that they watch are American."
American made, yeah.
So it's like, "Oh, the story's okay," but it's like Squid Game is like, "Oh, this is some dark shit."
Some crazy shit.
Because a lot of times with American shows, it's like, "Oh, happy-go-lucky," like you know, just random shit.
Yeah. Usually.
This is like.
Yeah.
You know.
I know
like
what you mean.
Show some like real world.
Something from like a foreign country, and you're like, oh wow, like this is how good a foreign film can make, or
that's why a lot of people didn't like anime because they're like, oh, it's not cartoons.
Yeah.
It's different.
And dude, I want the live action One Piece movie to come out.
I don't think. I think that would be like the equivalent of the Dragon Ball movies.
Look,
I think that would be so bad.
Because it is coming out. It's coming out. It's confirmed. It is coming out. They're currently making the casting and all that stuff. But listen,
I think there are some things that don't work live action.
Obviously,
I think One Piece is one of them.
I think One Piece is very, very one of those things that would not work in live action.
Because how is he gonna fight and stretch?
But check it. You know what will be the first arc? The first arc that will be in the movie. It will be the East Blue arc with Arlong, and I really want to see them fish, man.
You look so stupid.
But I want to see it. I'm down to see it. I want to watch the Tokyo Revengers live action that came out. It's already out.
Tokyo Revenge will make a really good live action.
Yeah, it's already out. I've seen clips of it. I just don't know where to watch it. Yeah.
Oh.
It came out in Japan. I don't know when it's gonna be transferred to the US or stuff. You can probably find it like on a bootlegger website.
Probably.
But I haven't actually like taken the time to actually try to find it and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Speaking of like all these shows coming out, this fall is gonna be crazy for anime.
Why?
It's just the return of Demon Slayer.
Mm.
The coming back to I think Shield Hero's coming back. Did you ever watch that?
No. I mean, the only downside of Demon Slayer is that the first 7 episodes of the movie.
Did you watch the first episode already of Demon Slayer? That's actually really good.
Well, I know they said that they were going to change a little bit of it.
Yeah, it's actually really
So it's
good.
like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's
They
actually...
changed it a little bit.
The first episode literally wasn't even in the movie.
Oh, really?
and
It
it
was
was-
with that fast guy?
Yeah, yeah.
I saw that on
But
TikTok.
it was all about Rengoku, and it was really cool.
Really?
Like really cool.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, and then it's perfect marketing tactic too. Season 2 just started airing on Sunday, and the game is out on Friday. But the game actually come out this morning technically for us.
Really?
Yeah, because I bought the deluxe edition.
Oh, you got early access?
Yeah, you get 2 days early access. Yeah, it was an
You
extra
started playing
$10. No, I haven't played it yet. I want to. I'm gonna make a video on it on the gaming channel. Go check that out. But yeah, I haven't played it yet. It's just chilling there. I have to play it later. But yeah, and then we got Attack on Titan coming back.
I thought they came back next year.
Comes out winter. Start of winter. So we'll be starting like right now. I think towards the end of December.
I hope so.
And then
I
we
thought it
got.
was January.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really? Damn.
I don't know, but like I'm assuming it's
I
January.
think it might be December.
I'm pretty sure it's the 2023 anyway.
Damn.
2022.
Oh, 22. Oh, dude, you're on 2023. Hold up. Wait a mother
Seen
effing
all this
second
crazy
now.
stuff.
Hold
I already know
on.
how it ends.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. The past 2 years have been a blur. It might as well barely be 2020.
I wish.
I wish. But and then freaking the My Hero movie coming out soon.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I told Rod.
How did you know the tickets dropped?
I was just curious. I was
Oh, for real?
I was literally just curious one day. I was like, because I saw the trailer, it said October 29th on all theaters. So I was like, it's October 1st. When are these tickets gonna go live? I went to go check on the Regal app. It's like, oh, they're live
Because that
right
day
now.
you probably checked is probably the date they
Yeah,
went live.
I know.
Because I think I told Rob like a few days after that. I'm
He bought
like,
his ticket today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you guys
For hours?
Yeah, you guys were looking at the wrong one.
Oh, really?
He gave me his phone at the gym, and I was like, "Give me this shit." And I bought it. We bought it.
You see, because I couldn't find it on the... When you told me, I couldn't find it on the Regal app. So I went on Fandango and I found it instantly.
Really, the thing about it too is that you have to go look at the coming soon, obviously, but there's also different versions of it. There's 3. There's a sub version, a dub version, and then there's a 4K dub version. I don't know what the hell that means, 4K dub version, and all this other
Oh, they're
stuff.
probably just been doing like the fancy movie theaters.
Probably. That's what I'm thinking. But anyways, I got my
I
ticket.
think it was that one because he was looking at one and it was like far.
Yeah, it was. That's the one. He's like, "Look it, bro. I can't see it." And I was like, "Bro, you serious? Like, I found it for you."
Because I remember telling Rob, I was like, oh, we bought tickets because he's been watching it. And I was like, oh, you should come with us. And that wasn't that.
That's
like,
crazy.
oh, damn. That movie's going to be pretty crazy.
The
Like,
movie?
I don't know if you caught up to My Hero.
I did. Was Shigaraki?
Yeah.
At the end,
dude,
it
he's
is crazy.
The amount of power he gets.
I was telling
is like,
Dylan that like the thing about Toma Shigaraki towards the end is my biggest problem with My Hero has always been like I just don't feel like no villain there makes me want to like feel it. Like Stain was like that, but Stain was only in there for 2 episodes, maybe 2 or 3 episodes, but I understood his concept, which was a good concept. Then you had Chisaki come. And Chisaki almost kind of like reinforced that concept of like heroes are actually the plague in society. But then again, like he didn't do much at the same time. But Shigaraki's always been kind of like
I think it's a whole bunch of like.
It's like a build up. Literally, he's been
Yeah,
villain build up since like season 1. Because I honestly could really care less about him until like right now what happened towards the
Tomura?
end. Yeah. I literally could care about.
Well, I
less
knew he
about
was gonna be the like awful in success or whatever.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see. I wanted to see how.
I want to see how
He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He never did anything.
And I honestly thought he was weak. Like I didn't really understand his power much.
Like his disintegrate power is like strong, but it's like he has to be like. That.
Yeah, and now he literally can disintegrate anything. Like he's he's like literally just. It's so cool, but I like his background story.
The very end of My Hero, like when you watch it, they're like leading up somewhere, and there was like, and the announcer says, "Oh, this is one of like the biggest changing things for hero history."
Yeah, the turning point of the Hero Society is about to commence.
It's gonna be crazy.
And I'm just like, damn, it's about to go down. Finally.
Another thing, I wish they were all stronger, cause like Deku's like stupid strong now.
Yeah.
Black Whip.
Yeah.
Once he learns floating, it's game over.
It's game over for everybody. I love how Bakugo was like, "You're pretty learn float. I've been able to fly since I was 6 years old."
Yeah.
Yeah, but Todoroki's been getting a little power up. The thing about it is too is like a lot of their powers are just not like they're just not. They just can't compare to like someone like Bakugo.
I think they were talking about like if you look at the people before him, they talk about the hero singularity. About like I think Deku, he's like the one because he has too many quirks. So I think that even the doctor, if you paid attention, he was talking about like even All for One. There's like too much a body like people's body can't handle.
Yeah.
So let's say like you know how Endeavor was trying to make Todoroki with fire and ice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like when Todoroki has a kid, now they're gonna have fire, ice, and whatever other quirk. So it's like this is gonna keep going down, down, down. They're gonna have like 50,000 quirks.
So the quirks basically keep evolving through the generations.
Yeah, it's gonna be too much for people's body to handle.
And eventually people are just gonna blow up. I do think my hero's gonna end like that though. To be honest with you, I think Deku's basically like Delsin Rowe from Infamous, and he's a power sponge. I genuinely do think that. I just think he needs to learn that ability, kind of like.
Because what my coworker showed me is that doctor that gave Shigaraki's powers was also Deku's doctor.
Yeah, I seen the videos of the theories that he was the one that told Deku he didn't have a power, but I genuinely think that Deku's power was originally. I think he was a power sponge. Kind of like how Delsin is from Infamous.
I just wish they like showed you more about his dad.
What's it for dad? It's like a shonen protagonist thing. It's like none of them have a dad.
I think he went to the stars and never came back.
It's literally like it's like a shonen protagonist thing. It's like, you have a dad? He went to go buy some milk. Never came back.
Yeah.
Everybody...
I saw that thing that you sent on IG where Luffy was like, I have a dad.
Yeah, it's like literally all of them.
Bro.
It's like everybody has daddy issues. Edward Elric, Naruto, freaking everybody, freaking Goku in a way. Everybody had daddy issues, and then Luffy comes over here. I have a dad. Yeah. That's the funniest thing ever, bro. But yeah, we wanna go for a little longer.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Next thing I wanted to bring up on the docket was going back to the Horror Nights thing. I said we should talk about it on the pod, but because you said something that I was like, what the fuck, with the whole girlfriend thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell them what you said.
I forgot how I said it, but it was like
it's okay. So like we were talking with the boys, and you just said like a woman can never love you, and I was like, what?
I think Jason brought up something, but I forgot what he brought up.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh yeah, a woman cannot love you, like only a man can love, because like now that I'm thinking about it, like. I have to like reiterate a little bit because like
I do think there's one case where a woman can love you.
A woman can love you, but it's not the way a man will love a woman. Yeah. Because a man will love a woman, it's like a dog, just unconditionally. Yeah. Like you have to do a lot for a man to like not love you. I think it's like if you feel like really true like deep down love, it's like there's like a lot that like people can handle, especially like back in the day. But it's like women can love men, but just in a different way.
I feel you, because I feel like what you were saying too is like you feel like it's like more like a man is meant to like provide the love, and a woman more is like to respect the man. Yeah. Yeah. Because
a woman would feel it, right? That's why you have like love languages and whatever, depending on what your other partner's love language. If it's gifts, and you're a man, then you buy her stuff. But if it's like physical touch, then you'll hold them, you'll cuddle them, and all that. They feel the love. And then they'll like reciprocate it, but like in different ways. Be like, oh, like you're so strong. Or something
yeah.
Like that.
And we were talking about this because like we were just in the chilling, and then like our friend Jason, like he just recently like, not to get too into like his personal stuff, but he obviously broke up with his girlfriend, and then you just brought up that point, and we were all just like shook. I was shook. I was like, what?
Because I remember hearing it from church. Yeah. And then I was like, no. There's no way. Because for me, I was because for me, it was like, no. Because, like, if you're a guy, it's like when you think of love, it's like you just think of chasing a girl. Yeah. Just wanting her love. But deep down, it's like if you really think about it, it's like you have to love yourself. And you have to love this woman. For her, it's like you can't expect her to, like, love you the way you love her. She just can just respect you.
Yeah, because that's kind of like a different way. I think
that's what holds the relationship is if she respects you. Because if she doesn't respect you, then it's like she's gonna go to Horror Nights with a group of other guys. But it's like if she had respect, she wouldn't have done that. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like there's a lot of stuff where it's like even like me right now, right? Let's say like there's a girl that wants to talk to me. Like let's say like I would go through scenarios as like, oh, what would I do if a girl asked me to go on a ride with her? I'd be like, no, I have a girlfriend. But if you don't respect your girlfriend, or if like let's say your girl, like a guy did that to your girl, or whatever, to be like, oh, like at the gym, it's like, oh, the guy's like, let me spot you. The girl is like, no, I have a boyfriend. And she says that because she respects you, but if she doesn't, she'd be like, oh, sure. Be like, hey, what's your snap? Like, oh, it's this, and that. But if she respected you, she wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So.
Or it's like, you know, if you ask your girl for her phone number, her name, she gives you the wrong name. Says her name is completely something else. I don't know who that happened to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Could have been me. that means she actually loved her boyfriend at that point. But she had respect for him.
Yeah.
So I did respect that, actually.
Yeah, it is respectable.
Yeah, it's respectable.
Could have been a little better, but...
Could have been a little better. Like, what's your name? Why? Oh, shit!
Abort mission.
Abort mission. I was like, y'all, dog, y'all need to pull me out of this real quick. Yeah. Damn. Should we talk? I'm going to talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that happened like 2 years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. At LA Fitness.
Yeah, I think it was like 2
it was like 2 years ago. And there was this girl there. Absolute dime.
Rocket.
Absolute dime of a girl. And we still see her to this day. Because I see her quite. I actually see her now and then. Because now we go to the same gym. Because now I go to Crunch.
I see her sometimes at work.
And she goes to Crunch. Oh, you told me she comes in to Target sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's the funniest thing ever because I actually went to high school with this girl. I never even knew her. I never even knew she went to high school with us. And I actually know a couple of her friends. And then our friend Dylan even hanged out with her a couple times. Yeah. But it was just the funniest thing because like we saw her like very often when we first started lifting.
She was everyone's gym crush.
Bro, everybody I know, it was their gym crush. But long story short, one day I went to go ask for a freaking phone number, and well, first how did I approach it? We were doing chest flies. I do remember that much.
Yeah, we were doing like an accessory, and I think we had to get a certain like
handle.
Yes, certain handle, and it was over in her.
And I was like,
fuck it.
I looked at you guys. I was like, this is my time to shine. Let's do this shit. Let's do this. This is actually the first time I've ever approached a girl in the gym. Wasn't the last. All I gotta say is
after that.
All I gotta say is that squat racks have been very good to me. I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, you know, any girls I've met at squat rack? Wow. Squat racks have been very good to me. That's why we squat. Squat racks have been good to me. But anyways, I went up to her and I was like, hey, what's your name? She should have said why. And at first like that threw me off.
You know what's crazy that we heard it.
Oh my god.
We heard it, and as soon as she said why, I was like, ah, damn.
The moment she said why, I was like, I don't know. Just, like I was like, I think I said, oh, it's just because I wanted to ask for your phone number, get to know you. That's literally. I was like, I think I was like 19 at that time. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. Probably 3, honestly. Yeah, 3 years ago. And then she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I have a." Well, she told me her name was Christina. Yeah, I didn't even want to say her name. But fuck it, whatever. She told me her name was Christina. I'm not gonna mention her real name. And then freaking but she said no, she had a boyfriend. That was it. But I found out that her name wasn't Christina because I had for mutual people, and then I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because I was gonna literally pull up to the gym the other day, but that was good, Christina.
Damn.
If I ever see you, I should do that. What's good, Christina?
You should. Damn. And have Dylan there.
Have Dylan right there.
Be like,
what's good?
And then he says her real name.
Yeah, he says her real name. That'd be the funniest shit ever.
I remember the very first time I went up to a girl at the gym. Do you remember that one girl with glasses?
You told me about that. Yeah, you did something about some girl with glasses.
Yeah. She was really cute.
Yeah.
But I went up to her and I was like, I think I got her name, but I forgot it. I went up to her.
It was at LA Fitness, right?
Yeah, I think I was done. I think there was nothing else for me to do. Like, I didn't even need anything from her. I went up to her and I was like, oh, hey, what's your name? And no, at first I was like, oh, hey, I like your glasses. And then after that, I was like, what's your name? And then she told me her name. She was like, oh, where did you get them? And she was like, oh, in Stevenson Ranch. And I was like, oh, do you live around here? And she was like, yeah, I live like over there, this and that. And that was it, I left.
Damn.
That was too much for me. Too much. I didn't want to fail.
Is that the only time you ever gone up to a girl at the gym?
Yep.
Dude, I've been up to.
I'll go up to them and ask them like if you're using something, but I'll never go up to them to try to get to know them.
So that after that first attempt, what I said right now, I learned a lot from that encounter, and then I learned. So like literally looking back at it, majority of the girls that I tried to get at the gym, I'm friends with a lot of them now. But I learned that you're not supposed so this is like pretty good advice to guys if they want to try to if they see a girl at the gym. I like to say I call it planting the seed. You never go for the kill. I learned that you never go for the kill. You never go straight for the shot. Let me get the phone number or whatever. Let's hang out. Never do that because you're gonna see her consistently. So literally, that's probably the worst thing to do. The best thing to do is literally go and see if she's using something that you're gonna use, or I don't like this. So I've seen guys do this. Ask for a spot for bench. I will never ask a girl for a spot for a bench, but or if she wants to use something that you're gonna use, you just let her ask her if she wants to work in and stuff like that. Or compliment her on something that's not physical, like too physical, like what you did with the glasses.
I lied. I've actually asked girls for me to work in them, and knowing I had a crush on them. But that was it. My God.
But one thing too is like shoes. Complimenting them on shoes. The glasses was a good thing. Or if
they love clothes.
Or if they have
their clothes.
Dude, if this is the perfect thing too. If a girl has an anime shirt on, bro, I literally it's easy. I'm in. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then like eventually. Personally, what I do is if I actually end up talking to them like a small talk, I'll ask for their name and that's it. Mm-hmm. The next time I go say hi to them again, and
that's the key.
That's the key. You have to say hi to them again.
Because for me, if I've met someone before and I got their name, I'll say hi to them.
Yeah.
Like, no matter where we are.
Yeah, but the one thing too that's good, and this is honestly because of COVID, is that since all the gyms in the area were closed, everybody was forced to go to one gym that remained open, which was Crunch because it was outside, and then freaking. When I started seeing other girls from the other gym again, I used to just be like, "Oh, I see you outside of the Crunch. It was good." And she was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then like freaking, they used to say like,
Crunch is like the thing because everyone who went to the gym knows.
Yeah, everyone knows. Yeah. So honestly, shout out to Crunch Fitness because they came with the plug. But yeah, it's pretty easy. It's not that hard. No, I remember this one time.
You just have to be confident.
Yeah.
You have to be confident in your own like talking skills, because at the end of the day, like you can be friends with anyone as long as you find like. Common ground. Yeah. Like in common interest.
Well, like I said, just don't go for the kill. Because if you go for the kill, then you might end up.
You have to pay attention to them. You have to see if they're into it.
Yeah.
If you make them feel awkward, then yeah, bro, don't ever do that again.
They just back off. Yeah, don't do it. Yeah. Just honestly.
But if the vibe's like friendly, she's friendly, and like after you've been talking for like a little bit, fuck it.
But this is the ultimate key.
The best way before you get a phone number is to get like a Snapchat.
Get an IG.
Yeah.
Get an IG. And compliment on or reply to something on her story, and it doesn't have to be something about the direct story. It could be something like say she's walking her dog. If you know about dogs, you can look at a dog and be like, "Oh my God, I have a fucking like Shih Tzu or whatever the hell the dog is too, or whatever it is." Even if you don't, like, you could be like, "My friend has one" or something like that. I think compliment on something like that, and then start a conversation from there. Mm-hmm. I did that, but yeah, it works. It's good. Too. Yeah.
My ex, I never met her in person. Or like I met her.
Still never met her in person.
So she was in my friend's Snapchat story, and I was like, "Oh hey, she's really cute."
Yeah, I remember that.
And then so she was like, "Oh, here's her IG. Go follow her yourself." So I followed her, and she followed me back, and she liked one of my pictures. I was like, "I'm in." And then so I DM'd her, and then we were talking about something. I noticed she liked Disneyland.
What did you DM her about?
Disneyland.
Oh wow!
Because she had Disneyland on her like story or whatever, and she had like a teacher or some shit.
When you did that girl, he did not fucking. You were at Disneyland every week. Yep.
So we just all you gotta do, it's easy. Just find common ground. It's easy.
It's easy.
Just make conversation.
It's easy. Yeah.
Just be calm.
Fortunately, right now, I think every girl that I think is attractive that I've seen in person, literally is taken. I'm just gonna start downloading these now. It's crazy. Yeah. But we've been going for hour 12. Hour 12. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to cap it there?
Yeah.
All right. Cap it. All right, boys. This has been episode
5.
5. I hope so. Episode 5 of Unpopular. And we out.